Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7 now. Today, going to be fighting some more warlords for you guys. I am sick and tired of the matchmaking system in RTA right now, but it is what it is, so we have to press forward. My opponent gets first pick. I'm going to ban Boss Arunca and one unit that I'm actually going to start pre-banning now because he is so obnoxious. Is Zeo. I've been losing. I've been looking at my match history and stuff, just analyzing everything. Zeo has been a unit that I'm consistently losing against. He's either ban protected or he's picked early enough that I can't really do anything about it. And then my opponents follow up with Afternoon Soak Flan, Requiem Rowana, Silverblade Armintha, and just a ton of degenerate stuff. Zeo guaranteeing first turn is just terrible. So we're getting rid of him, so I don't have to deal with that. This guy goes for a Fallen Cecilia pick, which is okay. I'm actually gonna take the opportunity to pick the Rinnock here, because my opponent didn't. And with Rinnock, I will actually take a Knight as well. I'm not gonna go for DJB yet, not yet, but I want to go for a Knight. And I think the best Knight to go for right here is probably something like an Empyrean Ilanov. So we'll go ahead and pick her up here. If my opponent takes DJB, I think we'll be okay. Can easily try to burst him down with an S3 with Rinnock, so I don't think my opponent's going to go down that route. Because I pre-banned Zeo, his only real counter to me is like a Fire Litica here, and I think I can beat a Fire Litica. Maybe I could ban protect like an Elena here if I really needed to, but Fire Litica could just try to S3 into the Rinnock. In that case, I can always try to put Bastion, like bring a Knight that has Bastion and protect the Rinnock in the backline. We'll see with like an immunity and barrier, so the Fire Litica can't do anything. Wait, what? He's going Bibulus and DN. Bibulus counters counter units, which I don't have any of right now. I'm a little confused. I am just a little confused. It does actually kind of tempt me to bring like a Mort here, but I think I'll stick to the plan of DJB. This guy's in Warlord. I don't know what he's cooking. He might have something really good in mind for my team. I am going to go for... I really want to pick a Mort here, but I feel like it's ill-advised. I will go for... I'm gonna go for a Bastion unit. Let's go for Dragon Bride Senya. Let's just go for a Bastion unit so we can potentially, you know, protect against some weird stuff down here. BBK is actually fine. I'm okay with that. I think what I could do is I could probably go for... Would Spirit Eye Selene be kind of counterintuitive into a Bibulus? We would get our buffs stripped and everything, right? If we counter, I don't think that's the way to go. But Dragon Bride Senya kind of makes me want to go for something like that. Spirit Eye Selene seems good here. Ooh, Spirit Eye Selene seems really good here now. Yeah, let's go Spirit Eye Selene. This is a weird... This is a type of draft that, honestly, I would probably expect from... I would expect from my opponent in, like, the other mode, not this one. What is it called? The, oh, he's banning Rinnock. Whoa, he's banning Rinnock. The Lunatic draft format. That's where I'd expect this type of draft to come in. But, you know what? That's okay. We'll let DJB keep the HP imprint onto everybody. Let's do HP imprint here. And I think that's good. Dragon Bride Senya will get overall more HP this way, and this will help keep my DJB a little bit healthier too. Spirit Eye Selene will be fine with a bit of extra health. It's never terrible to have. But I could always just barrier invert at the start, get some free damage, push people back. Boom, very good stuff. And we'll just go for an S1. I don't think I need to S3 here. Yeah, DN goes, then Bibulus goes, right? We'll just go for this. We'll save the S3 to push up later. This DN is, she's gonna go for the anti-crit buff. Alright. Honestly, it's not terrible. Do I want to go for a Bibulus kill now? She has defense, penetration, resistance, and anti-crit buff. I think I'm better off just saving this by going for an S3. Just grant everyone the immortality, it's fine. If Biblis wants to debuff us, that's a-okay as well. Empyrean Ilanov does have a way to cleanse, DJB can cleanse as well. Let's just see what happens here. Okay, so silenced and blinded, that's fine. We can always go for an S3 here. And I really, now at this point, I really want to turn cycle my DJB. Indomitable buff will make everyone a lot tankier. And Dragon Bride Senya can't really deal all that much damage right now because of the DN, her penetration resistance. So I really want to turn cycle DJB. I think that's the main goal. So turn cycle DJB as much as possible. Now, penetration resistance actually kind of hurts the Spirit Eye Selene a lot. Let's go for it. Let's just hit the DN a bunch of times. Why not? Let's just do it. Otherwise, we're gonna get too low on our health anyway, and it won't deal as much damage as we want. Oh my god, that hardly did anything there. Alright, let's go for this. Get that attack buff going. Decent damage. Well, I mean, given that we're not penetrating and that they have we bypassed anti-crit, it's not terrible. He's definitely going to want to burst down the Dragon Bride Senya as soon as possible, but I am going to just turn cycle the DJB. It's going to S3 here, skill nullifier, that is perfectly fine. So push up the Imperial Ilanov quite a bit, which is nice. Spirit Eye Selene breaks the skill null, very good. Biblis gets to go, that is fine. DJB hasn't cleansed yet. There you go. Defense breaks all around. We will break the skill null here. And I will go for an S3 here. If I can turn cycle this DJB, I'll be golden. Honestly, right now, if I had an LRK, it would have been amazing. LRK here, just turn cycling my DJB would have been awesome. Okay, but we gotta kill this DN. She is the reason this team can stay alive against me. I'm not gonna soul burn with Selene. I don't think I need to. Selene's not gonna get targeted for a while, and I'm gonna save it for some really insane burst damage once Frenzy racks up. This is gonna be, actually, surprisingly, gonna be a longer fight. Let's go for the S1 here. Everyone can keep their skill nulls. That's okay. DJB has one more turn until his S2 is up. That's good. Very nice healing. Look at that Dragon Bride Senya healing. Because DJB heals proportional to each character's health and not just scales off of DJB's own attack stat and HP stat, he's actually a much better healer now than he was pre-buff. APOC Ravi, though, I think gotta keep in mind, she also has an S3 that can deal a lot of damage. He is doing this so that the Biblis will keep hitting us here, but that's okay. There we go. Wonderful stuff. Diane lost her anti-crit and penetration resistance, so this is actually a huge opening for us right now. My Dragon Bride Senya has like no resistance, but it's okay. As long as Spirit Eye Selene can keep these buffs on her, we'll be fine. I could try to kill this DN, and I think I will. Let's go for it. Very nice damage. I'm gonna go for the S1 here. Kill the DN, there we go, very nice. No more penetration resistance for his entire team. Good stuff. And Fallen Cecilia will give a barrier later, so I can save the strip. We'll just go for this. We're gonna turn cycle out of some of our debuffs here. We still have a defense break here, which is kind of bad, because this APOC Ravi could potentially hit really hard. But I think my DJB is going to lap the APOC Ravi, we'll see. Does he give a barrier there? He does give a barrier there. That is interesting. Okay, he's starting to actually debuff my DJB. I don't really like that, but I'm gonna go for an S3 onto the Cecilia. DJB should be able to lap this, guy here. Very nice. Good. Spirit Eye Selene can now S3. We'll cleanse the rest of our debuffs. We still have Indomitable on everyone, so this APOC Ravi will hit for way less. Let's go for this. We should strip 2 buffs as well after we barrier invert. Good. We stripped on most of the units here. I can S3, but is there a reason to S3? It just lowers my DJB's defensive capabilities, right? It makes him a bit squishier, because with my S3 available on cooldown, I take 30% less damage. See, look at that. I kind of anticipated that he was going to start focusing him with a Ravi, because he's the squishiest unit on my team. So with this right now, oh, he's gonna guarantee the provoke here. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Now, if I want to, how much is Spirit Eye Celine's soul burn? 20 souls for an extra turn. I'm gonna start injuring down this APOC Ravi. She's on Snow Crystal. Okay. 1 turn until I can S3 here. That's fine. We'll go for this. DJB got a nice little barrier. We're gonna get a nice little heal from that as well. And now, I'm gonna try to kill this Bibulus as soon as possible before she can start debuffing the team even more. Ooh, look at that. Good damage. APOC Ravi. Does she want to S3? She does not. She wants to go for the Spirit Eye Celine. Okay, we didn't crit there, because the Snow Crystal, 20% chance to not crit, is going to hit us with the Bibulus, but that's okay, because the Empyrean Ilanov pushes up. She is in stealth, which sucks, but... Ooh, that dual attack is actually kind of risky there. That's okay. It's okay. I didn't want to push the APOC Ravi too far up, because now we have 3 defense broken units, right? DJB's resisting, wonderful. I have a lot of resist. There's, yeah, the fact that he's like randomly landing a blind or something occasionally is lucky. It does mean he has a bit of effectiveness on this Bibulus, but not enough to consistently debuff the DJB there. If he had silenced me, we might have been in a little bit of a pickle, but Spirit Eye Celine had a soul burn here. We could have easily killed the APOC Ravi anyway, and I think we would have been fine. So, yeah, not bad. Spirit Eye Celine, honestly, guys, it has been serving me very, very well. Same with DJB. I think those two might actually become more part of a core draft candidate for me. So DJB definitely has been really good this season. Dragon Bride Senya, honestly a unit I hardly ever used in all other seasons past. I've had her for a while. She's now going to be in the Mystic Shop rotation, by the way, for those of you guys who didn't manage to get her on her original banner. And if you have some Galaxy coins laying around, she's not a bad pickup. You might want to wait and see what the next rotation is going to be before deciding, but yeah, she's a pretty decent unit right now, especially with things like Tori, Spirit Eye Celine, and all that good stuff. Tori has kind of fallen off in the meta a little bit, but definitely not the most useless unit out there in terms of DPSs. Okay, we have Empyrean Ilanov and Harseti pre-banned. Alright, no Basaruka, no Zio. He's going to start off with a Rinnock. Rinnock here means that we have to speed contest a little bit. Let's go for a Fire Litica, and we will go for a Fallen Cecilia. Or do we go Fallen Cecilia? He's gonna go DJB if I go Fallen Cecilia, yeah? Let's go Fallen Cecilia then. Let's fight that DJB. If there's a DJB picked up, I think I have ways to deal with him. I think we should be fine. Celine is a really good pickup into DJB usually, and if you have a Soul Burn onto something like Fire Litica, ignore res on him and push him all the way back to the back line and defense break him, you pretty much got it in the bag. But yeah, Rinnock here is going to be a little bit annoying. We do need to kind of just outspeed her, and that's where Fire Litica comes in. No Zio kind of hampers us a little bit, but the Fallen Cecilia should mitigate some of the damage that comes in from this Rinnock. I'm hoping. Really hoping. Abyssal Euphine trying to stop us from cycling with this Fire Litica. He's gonna go for Elena. Okay, another way to try to prevent the Fire Litica from doing shenanigans, but I think this is where it's a crucial mess up for them. This is telling me that they're keeping Fire Litica in the draft, right? Pretty much guaranteed. There's too many units here to counter her. What I can do now is, because he's playing a bit slower, is I can play a bit more aggressively and ban Rinnock. That's always an option, right? Another great option here is going for a New Moon Luna and completely screwing over the passives of both of his units here. So I'm gonna go New Moon Luna and just do that. Screw over his passives, and I can also go for what would be a really fun unit to bring right now. I would say Senya seems super fun. I'm a little bit worried about this Abyssal Euphine though. I am a little bit worried about the Abyssal Euphine. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna go for a Senya. Let's have a little bit of fun. Charles will be kind of fun here too, but I think Senya is gonna be great. with that high effectiveness that we have, we should be able to lock down some of my opponents here. DJB wouldn't be a terrible option for me, but honestly right now I can just ban the Rinnock on my opponent's side. He's gonna go Infinite Horizon Acades. Okay. And he's gonna go Laya. Alright, a lot of cleansing on his team. Wow, that's a lot of cleansing on his team. This is honestly a Celine game, so we're just gonna pick Celine, and we're gonna ban the Rinnock, and we're gonna guarantee our first turn. Yeah. Let's just do that. Let's keep it nice and simple. Even though Laya's gonna be annoying, we can first turn just shove her all the way to the back line with our Firelytica, get the skill nulls for the team, and just kind of set up that way. And just let New Moon Luna kind of cycle and try to seal everyone, right? That's kind of the game plan here. We really just have to take out Laya as soon as possible. Yep, yeah, the Celine is 100% going to be the ban. I don't see a world in which Celine would be let through here. But let's let Firelytica team imprint, the New Moon Luna and the Senya. That'll be fine. And I think we're good. Let's try it. Let's do this. Let's have a little bit of fun. Okay, so even if I soul burn this and ignore res, it's not going to really do all that much. I'm going to just go for an S3 here. I want to push back the Laya. Get that defense break on her and everything. Boom, beautiful. Oh, no defense break. That actually hurts a lot. I was hoping to deal a ton of damage here with our New Moon Luna. Look at that. We would have done a ton if she was defense broken. But it's okay. He's going to push up the Laya. He really wants this Laya to be taking the turn. I can proc. Ooh, no. Elena. I'm just gonna go for this. I'm just gonna go for that. Because even if he has, yeah, if he has one with Laya here and cleansed, it would have been the same outcome. So there's no point in hitting there. He is gonna put up the invincibility. That's gonna buy him a turn. That's fine. Senya's gonna proc, that's okay. What I'll do right now, instead of going for an S3, because Laya's gonna cleanse it, I'm just gonna go for this. She's gonna, see, Sweet Miracle, we proc that, so for the next 3 turns, there's no Laya Sweet Miracle. And we can have Senya kind of just hopefully shut down everybody. I know this Acades probably has a ton of resistance, especially with this buff now, but we'll see what we can do. This might be a completely losing battle here for me. But Acades gets to go. Okay. Gonna hit the Litica. Oh, whoa! I completely forgot Acades even has a stun in her kit. That's how rare that proc is for me. Alright. There's no point in me sealing now. Mostly because Firelytica's gonna lose this turn. If I could have sealed and then Firelytica could have gone, it would have been amazing. But no, not at this point in time. Okay, if you got a second stun there, I would have been absolutely floored. Oh my god! Okay, that is how we're playing right now, I guess. That is how we're playing. So I am going to soul burn this. Going to provoke everyone here, especially that Laya. I really want to make sure Laya doesn't take the turn. But this Acades can cleanse everyone. I got it. Oh, never mind. Acades. Oh, but the doctor's bag, guys. Oh no. I could lock down the Acades. I could lock down the Acades here. Let's do that. Let's lock her down. New Moon Luna gets to go. I will go for an S2 here. If I S3'd, ooh, if I S3'd, that might have been the play. It's fine. If I S3'd, it might have been the play because we would. Oh, no, Litica was stunned. I was looking at the combat readiness bar. It was looking real good for us, but no, not right now. Not right now. We have to be careful with our turn cycling. Elena gets to go. That's fine. Stop dual attacking with the Acades. I swear, this thing. Oh, she's gonna push up the Laya though. You know what, I might as well just S3 here. I'm not even gonna bother to wait for like a soul burn, because he has so much cleansing on his team it doesn't matter. I want Acades to S3. I want Acades to S3 here. That would be the best thing for me right now. If she S2s Laia and pushes her up and she gets a soul burn and kills somebody, that is the main issue. I'm trying to bait out the cleanse, and it's not working. Oh, no, no, no. Laia, 27k health, is going to be able to one-shot somebody here. Please don't kill the Senya. Please don't kill the Senya. Oh, he's going to kill Luna. I don't think that kills. Yeah, no, it doesn't kill because the Aureus, well, now it's going to kill with the Euphine. But this is okay. Stop with the... Guys, what's with these dual... Guys, what's with these dual attacks? Are you kidding me? These dual attacks are absolutely insane. Holy... They're absolutely insane, these dual attacks. Yeah, oh my god. That's awful. The fact that he's cleansing the seal is terrible here, because look, now... Oh man. And the stuns and everything that he got earlier too. It's not looking good for us. Here I was trying to have a little bit of fun. Everyone's provoked, which is wonderful. I'm gonna try to provoke the Elena. Nope, no oh my god, another counter. If this Euphine was sealed, guys, would have been fine, but now this Euphine gets to cleanse when it's her turn. Laia gets to cleanse here too. Ooh, no, I think we're done for, guys. I think we're done for. Elena gets to go. Firelitica has to S3. Is it even ready? It is. We can push back the Abyssal Euphine. That's the only thing we can really do, is push back this Abyssal Euphine. We have to. The fact that he has 2 nukes on his side, like 2 ticking time bombs essentially with Laia and... Oh my god, guys. And he's countering and he's dual attacking. This sucks. I'm trying to save my Fallen Cecilia's S3 for like a good moment, but yeah, Laia at least doesn't have anything here. She has Sweet Miracle. The good thing is she has Sweet Miracle. The bad thing is... Oh, the bad thing is I can't do anything right now. Even if I do this, Elena is going to screw us over. I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't think this was the right play, but Elena's gonna screw us over anyway. I'm just gonna do it. Oh my god, this is... Oh my god. Awful, awful, awful. At least they're all provoked. At least they're all provoked. S3. Please don't counter this. There's no way that you can counter this many times. I know she's on Elbrus, but... Okay, there we go. Thankfully, thankfully. There we go. Good provoke lock here by the Senya. A little bit of a barrier. It's really dinky, but I'll take what I can get at this point. Elena can S1. She'll cleanse 2 units of their provoke. Ooh. She's gonna S3. It's gonna cleanse everyone and break all the skill nulls. Yikes, that's not good at all. Yeah, Laia's gonna be able to soul burn another S3 here. Oh no. This is terrible. This is like the worst case scenario. Gonna kill Senya, pretty sure. Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't kill. It does. It does. Yeah, there's no way we can win this. Wow, wow, wow. Would anything have been different if he didn't dual attack and stun by Litica? I mean, if it was Laia that was doing the dual attacking, that's understandable, because that's what she does. But Abyssal Euphine dual attacking and then counterattacking all those times to bring the Elena to cleanse too. Oof. Feels bad. I know my draft wasn't great, but I was trying to have a little bit of fun with the Earth Senya here, but this just kind of goes to show that the stuff you can get away with in the Epic 7 World Championship preliminaries with the Lunatic draft, you can't really get away with in normal RTA, which is kind of why normal RTA kind of sucks, and I think that's the main sentiment from a lot of the players who are just kind of grinding away at RTA. It's just, there's not enough spice because there's too many oppressive things that are available that kind of hinder all the fun pocket picks that used to be around in past seasons, right? In past seasons, I used to be able to come in here and just bring in like a Fire Cecilia or bring in like an Earth Rin, right? And just have a little bit of fun, just kind of fool around, mess around, and have a good time. And, you know, you won't win everything, but you also weren't destined to like just get screwed over. In that case, it was kind of RNG, which has always been prevalent, but man, it's difficult, guys. Okay, ML Pera getting snatched up here. What have we got in response to an ML Pera? No Hellion Lua, no Rinok. Okay, there's a lot of fast units that are kind of gone. Firelytica still seems okay here. It's just, oh man, what a shame. What a shame that last match. We got stunned twice. I can't believe Infinite Horizon Katie stuns on her S1. Guys, when's the last time you've seen my Infinite Horizon Katie's stun anything? Pretty much never. 40% chance to stun, I know. But, wow. That guy. Living the dream, honestly. That's the kind of luck that I wish I could have. Do I take the Fallen Cecilia here? I don't think so. I want to bait my opponent into taking her. We'll go with Empyrean Ilanov. If I take Dragon Bride Senya, he's going to take Empyrean Ilanov, so we can't do that. Otherwise, we're going to deal like 0 damage. So let's do this instead. And we'll let our opponent kind of go for something here. I'm going to still try to pick something fun. We'll see. If I can go for like an Earth Charles, that'd be amazing. Also one of the reasons picking Firelytica is great for me early on. Ah, never mind. Never mind. Any fire unit on the other side screws Charles over big time. He's going to go Harsetti. Ooh, that's spicy. We can always go Young Senya and 2 Earth units if we really wanted to, but then that opens us up to dying to basically every fire unit in existence. It doesn't mean we can't, though. Doesn't mean we can't. Yeah, I guess that's something we could honestly do. You just go Young Senya plus 2 Earth units here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Young Senya locked in. Let's go for a Mort. Mort seems to be typically the more popular of Earth units to choose. Senya is also really good, but I have to ban the Fireflawn here. We have to see what 2 units he picks over here. But Young Senya typically not great in RTA because you have to have an Earth unit with her. Otherwise you're screwed. Yeah, and ML Politis just screws you over too. So there you go. We're done. Yeah, we're done for. We're done for. There's nothing we can do now in this situation to win. You can't even Earth Senya this team. That's the problem. You can't. Wow, what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, there's like nothing here. I'm just gonna go for the Senya because why not? At least I have something I can try. But we gotta do this. You have to do this. You have to. Young Senya will be going though. This guarantees that Young Senya will go. But at what cost? If Harsetti S1s into the Senya and Afternoon Soakflawn dual attacks, if this defense breaks us, we're dead. It's over. Like, immediately. The game is over if Harsetti just is able to land that defense break. So, wow, that's rough. That's real rough here. At least we get a little bit of extra health. I don't know if we'll die immediately. But, man, if he gets that defense break... Ooh! Hitting the Senya right away. That is interesting that he would do that. I guess because he'll have the follow-up attack here, but we're still going to be able to cleanse, right? This just gives me extra fighting spirit, actually. It's kind of nice. Okay, well, we're going to be pushing up here. Actually, that was not bad at all. I think he probably could have killed my Senya, but... might as well just go for an S3. Deal as much damage as we can to the Harsetti and to the Silverblade Arminta, right? Great. If I can go for an S2, if I can get rid of the fighting spirit, or the focus off of this Flawn, right? If I can finish her off here, we actually just won this match. I don't know how we did it, honestly. We're gonna miss, that's really bad. We need Firelytica to hit this one. We need Firelytica to hit this. 50-50. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness we push her all the way back. All the way back to the end. There you go, and she's binded. No counterattacks here. It's a counter Fireflawn. Been scared of those lately. The Payro will be able to push up, though. This is something to keep in mind. She'll be able to S1. She'll push up the team. The restrict on the Harsetti is good here. So Harsetti can't get pushed up, but the Fireflawn definitely going to be able to get pushed up. Look at that. No focus, so she can't dual attack, but the Payro's passive is still pushing up combat readiness. That's why she's able to lap us. Otherwise, the set speed would have made it so that we should have gone with the Young Senya next. Okay, the S3 onto young Senya. We're good. If he hits young Senya one more time, it's over, and Harsetti guarantees to hit Senya here. Wow, double Senya all the way, guys. Double Senya all the way. Oh, beautiful. I can't believe we did that. Alright. I'm taking this. I'm taking this W. Alright, let's kill the Harsetti. Just get her out of the way. I don't even want her to take an attack. There you go. Don't even make an attack on me. We'll finish things off. Mano y mano. Beautiful. Okay. So, that is gonna be it, guys. Not the ending that I had anticipated, but we did manage to make Senya work in a very unconventional way in normal RTA draft. I take back everything I said earlier. RTA is absolutely amazing. Look at this. Diversity, guys. Hashtag diversity. With that being said, though, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.